Hey, baby. Just wanted to, I didn't realize you left the ASR server, so I wanted to invite you. We can hang out and shit, especially if you're doing some racing and stuff.
Oh yeah, I just if I left the team, I left the server because there's no point in me being in the server and have permissions and stuff. And
It's not exclusively a team server, but I mean, the choice is yours. It's all good.
yeah, I did a sim labs race with Kev, and I got pit maneuvered on the straightaway.
iRacing or ACC?
iRacing.
Add. What track?
Lime Rock.
I don't even know what that is.
It is the meme track basically.
No pit stops. I have a race on Silverstone tonight.
Ooh. I do have me a new graphics card coming on the way.
Ooh,
So
baby.
hopefully by the end of not the end of this week, but the end of next week, I'll have it all sorted out and might be racing again, at least on PC.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I know this Noons guy.
But,
Sorry, I'm streaming. I didn't know that you would join up right away.
well, as soon as you said
But
the
I
invite, I was like,
started
"Oh, the recruit's there."
I'm sitting in here because I thought that Jeeves was gonna do the CP race tonight with me. But I can't get a hold of him, so presumably he's not doing it. Which is cool. We have 29:37. Oh, I have some ready for that.
And I might do a little bit of racing myself after I kind of cool off. I'm big angry right now.
Oh, but the pit?
Yeah, that got me heated.
It is kind of bullshit. It ruins your race, just like deletes you.
Yeah, he deleted me off the face of the earth.
I have to remember how to qualify with this Beamer again.
Oh wait, I'm in the thing to where I have no settings now. The race still goes 30 minutes now instead of 15. And it's setups, which I don't have setups.
Bitsy!
I know we have your stream pulled up too, so I can watch them both.
Oh, thank you, buddy. You don't have to do that.
Should have them simultaneously. Oh, I don't want Adrian Max. Oh yes, we got the serious McCrow face going on right now.
I want to see if I can put together a lap right away, or how much warm-up I need. Right now my pressures seem way too low, but I think that's because my front is going to be overheating any second, and that's why I have it so low. It's really hot, the temperatures on this server. No overlays. What's the temps? Yeah, I don't have the overlays set up yet there, Fitzy. Just gonna run a few laps and then I'll do it before the actual lobby. Fitzy, this is my qualifying setup and I haven't driven it in a few days. It is oversteery and it bites. But I can't use it during the race because the tires degrade way too fast. So I'm not quite used to braking later than normal and having my turn-in be better than normal, you know? So that's why it looks the way it is. This first lap's gonna be ugly. All right, let's just do another lap.
Oh, this was the outlet.
No, that was the last one.
No.
Pressures are looking better, but they're a little high. Actually, no, they're all right.
Go ahead and put 40 psi in there. Make them hard as crap.
That's terrible. The SS did not go well. How much fuel do I have? Okay, let's set the overlays.
I was wondering why I was hearing you twice. I had your body all the way up.
Oh shit.
I'm good now. We're good.
5 minutes. Do maybe Can I help?
What time is it? 7:50. Do I want to? I mean, I have to do a rookie race.
Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curbs.
Hey Jeebers, are you Jeebs, are you joining us? I already forgot how to qualify, Jeebs. Can't do it.
I'm about to risk a bunch of.
Rating?
Well, I know how to do this one race. So I could either wait 30 minutes and do a Legends car race, or I could go ahead and jump into the street stock race, because I need one more race to get out of rookies.
Well then get her done. Get out of those fucking rookies.
What is this, 40 laps too? I at least got to where I was running in the top 10. Like there's like 150 people signed up for the race, and I was like top 10 for.
Oh nice. Fuck yeah.
Oh god, I just joined the server and it's like, oh, it's just rookie street stock. Prepare to have your ass ate.
Is there tuning in that? Because it's a rookie race, is it fixed?
All rookie races are fixed.
Gotcha. Go BMW. Fuck this shit up.
Oh, I love that FDS drop when there's smoke. I go from 60 frames to 20 whenever someone wrecks and there's smoke.
Lower that detail. Fuck that smoke.
Hit rookies is probably not a good idea, but. We need to get a clean lap because people are going backwards on the track.
That's illegal.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Gonna take long.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
I kept clearing the guy on the outside, and he just kept sending it, and I couldn't get down to the bottom. My bad. Oh, my bad. I just completely pit maneuvered a dude out of the corner.
All right.
Keep bouncing the car off
ran
the
out of
wall
gas.
around corners. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be running like 16-second lap times, and I'm running 17.4s.
If quality is 15 minutes, do 2 stints, fuel for 4 laps out, and then 3 flyers. If stint 1 is not going great, bail early and make sure you go for laps. Yep. I will do exactly that, Fitzy. I hope that it's cooler than it was on here, on the other. Anyway, I think I'm losing time in that last hairpin. The right-hander before the slow right-hander.
Dude, my actual arms are getting sore from this race because I have my force feedback a little up.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I like it, but God, my hands are already hurting.
It takes, yeah, you know, it can really take its toll when you're if you're driving for long periods.
I really want to get a clean lap, but everyone keeps wrecking. This is probably a sign that I need to back out of this before it's too late.
I don't know, man. Could be. Honestly,
I mean,
like the rookie races I've done in iRacing were such fucking shit. Like some of them were so horrible. And yeah, you know, I was learning how to do the, you know, how to manage the car and whatnot, and how to learn the physics in iRacing too. So like, it's not like I was driving perfectly, but the dives, the bombs that I've seen, you know, the dirty behavior of, like, you know, you get your bumper on somebody's rear end, like on the inside of somebody's, you know, of a corner, and then just spin the person out for absolutely no reason. Like, there's no chance you're making a pass. All you're doing is wrecking, and like it happens on a regular basis. It got to the point where I was starting in the pits just to survive the start. I'm gonna have to go back on that. I think I'm losing time in that last hairpin. The right-hander before the left-hander. The one after the sweeper in fourth. Sweeper in fourth. And there's the left-hander. You're spamming fourth. You go to fifth. And then the right-hander before the left-hand hairpin. Okay. I see. I don't know what to tell you with that one. I sort of brake, depending on which setup I'm using, but I'll brake at or just after the rumble strip begins. And then sometimes I turn in, go wide, and sometimes I turn in and stay on the inside. I can't take advantage of either line. I just kind of like end up aiming for the same follow through regardless of how I end up going through that corner. It's not great.
So sorry, I thought you were
Go ahead.
There's a dude's name in here named Cletus Cash. That's his real name.
Gangster.
Green light, go, go, go.
Let's see, because mid-south. Oh, of course he's from the south. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's from. I hate, like, Georgia. Like, a bunch of states get their own little thing. Oh man, I probably should turn my force feedback down if I'm about to do 40 laps of this hell. You bet your ass I do not care what I'm, like, where I'm supposed to be. I'm just gonna be cruising in the back. Because I looked at my lap times. Looks like lap times are supposed to be like a 16.8. I'm doing 17.3s.
A half second? That's not bad. 16.8 on average or 16.8 for the aliens?
Yellow flag.
Oh, that was for top of the like the guys registered to race this little bit.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's... I don't consider that bad.
Yeah, but
Hey,
it's a
veggies.
16-second lap. A half a second's a lot.
In ACC veggies, the BMW is king. And by king, I just mean it's strong. Not necessarily the best car, because aliens are just good at everything. Hey, Yogi's here? Hell yeah. Of course he would be here. It's Silverstone. We got 18 people? Nice.
Oh hell yeah, Cletus is in my lobby. Dude, people coming out of the pits can fuck you so hard in this lobby. Well, I've already got my lap times down to a 17.1.
Beautiful.
And I got spun out. Let's go. The guy was stopped at the bottom of the track, so I try to slow down to like go high, and then he just plows me. Lord help me, crew. I'll try to keep my rage to a minimum.
Alrighty.
It's a 40 lap race, which sounds like a lot, but when it's 16 second or 17 second laps basically. That's what's like what 15-minute race? I think just in a 3-minute practice session, I was almost able to do 10 laps.
The tiny fucking track. That's like...
It's like your basic short track. And I'll tell you now, cold tires are a bitch.
I believe that.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
You're more coasting around this track than you're ever full throttle. You're full throttle for maybe 2 seconds of the entire track. It's not even the race yet, and I'm already hurting.
Your arms are already hurting?
Yes. Oh, thank God I can change this feedback now.
Well done, Liam. That's so nice.
Like, this TGT2, that's a direct drive, right?
I don't know.
Car on the
I
right.
don't know what kind of wheel it is. It's a drive
Clear
wheel.
on the right.
I think it's belt driven. Let me look it up.
Oh, you're gonna get your race car soon? Veggies?
Oh, it's not direct drive.
It's belt?
Yeah. My God, does it feel like it's gonna kill me? someone qualified with a 16.9. Starting 5th.
Auction in 2 weeks, 2.5. Awesome.
Wait, he's buying a race car?
Yeah. Reggie's is buying a
right.
race car.
What kind of race car?
I forget.
They couldn't tell us. I can't see his chat.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I didn't realize this is a 15 car lobby. Like, there's nowhere for me to even back off the track because as soon as one wreck happens, it's over.
the whole track is backed up, right?
Mm-hmm. Thankfully, I'm starting on the inside. Actually, no, I'm starting 7th. Oh god. So I'm like mid-pack. So if something happens, it might just be over for me.
Session is now over.
You know, like how at short tracks, instead of like a fence, they have like signs for like sponsorships and everything.
Yeah.
That's the entire back wall of the backstretch.
Yeah.
And they're using the actual ones from the track in real life. So you have it like someone's local realtor, their local auto store. Joe Biden, I did that.
All right. Let's qualifier, as the French would say. I'm fluent in French. Qualifier. That's how you know.
In other words, you're going to
Wreck? Yeah.
time for McCrow to disrespect women and require currency.
A salvage BMW 135i with DCT, small rear end damage, going to add a roll cage and other stuff as money allows. So it's not, oh okay, so it's your race car, but it's not a race car just yet, right? It hasn't been used for racing yet because it would already have a roll cage, right?
So what's he gonna make, like a buzz car or something? I'm guessing it's gonna be like a short track car, right?
I think it's just gonna be a car in which he goes around tracks racing or driving fast. You're gonna build your own. Yeah, yeah.
Someone qualified ahead of me, so now I'm on the outside.
Oh no! Drive faster.
Dude, my qualifying was terrible. I could not get the car to go straight. It takes like 3 laps for the tires to get warm enough to where they start gripping. I might literally just pull up to the top and be done with it. Thing is, for me to get safety rating, I actually have to do the race. You can't just pull off the track and sit.
Yeah.
You're good.
Track days, autocross, that's what he's gonna use it for.
There's an autocross event going on near me in sort of a decent amount of time. I gotta get me a helmet, but I can take my Focus ST out there. I gotta get me a new roll bar, or not roll bar, but I need to get me a new engine mount so the car won't roll as much. There's an upgradable one that Montoon I think sells. It's pretty reasonably priced.
Like how much?
All you gotta do, I think it's like, it's either 80 or 180. It's not a lot. But it stiffens the car up a fuck ton.
It's a slow car, man.
I don't know, there's just so many things I would like to do to my car, but for me to put my daily driver down and then make it more racy, it's probably the best idea.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't have any, like, I would love nothing more than to like try this racing shit in real life, but there's no way I'm using my car to do it.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna use my car is. It's like a Focus. For some reason, they're really good autocross cars, and stuff around here. Everyone uses like Mustangs and stuff, and on those little tight little circuits, my Focus will just dominate them unless it's like power type circuit.
Vegeta has a 2012 Focus as well. I have a 2016-17 Nissan Rogue, baby.
Oh, you got the dad car.
That's right.
You need to get the Nissan Juke R, the one that has the GTR motor in it that doesn't even exist.
Well done, mate. That's all good.
Alright, Recruit, here we go. 40 laps of hell.
No, I'm in pole right now, and I'm on a screamer lap, but there's two people in front of me. And since I'm on pole, I can, assume that they're not going to be as fast. It's already begun.
Cut detected.
Oh, someone's already disconnected.
My luck.
It's lap 2 and no one's wrecked yet. Maybe this will be safe.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Rogue Life from Jeebers. I want to get a new Bronco, but it'll take over a year to get what I want. 6 laps of fuel.
How do you pass on a short track?
Pit maneuver.
Was the car stopped on the track?
Did he get pit maneuvered?
Don't know, but he just came up into the leaders. Oh god. I'm just gonna sit back and watch the carnage. This is too terrifying. Up there, reckon.
Oops. Oh no. They removed my braking point.
Dude, my wheel is fighting me so much. Holy crap.
Bitsy, I need to think on my feet better? You mean like I should have added more fuel? Yeah, you're probably right.
I found out tapping the brakes just a little bit in the corner is really helpful.
Kind of like almost like trail braking, really. It's almost as if you're transferring more weight to the front, giving the front tires more grip and letting yourself turn in further. It's almost.
It's almost. Oh god, no, I'm not doing it again. Almost died. Screw it, we're just gonna understeer. At least I know I won't die then.
I'm not going back to garage now. I'm gonna set a lap after this one. Although I keep getting closer and closer to this dude in front. He's just gonna ruin my lap again, won't he? I have 6 minutes. Oh, it's Valley. Valley's fine.
I had this dude ahead of me. He's like a lot slower than me, but I'm too afraid to try to pass him. Need help, man.
Oh God. Oh, thank you. Thanks, LF. You the man.
The guy who wrecked on his own is now making it everybody's problem that he's still on the track. He's now taking out 2 leaders.
Leaders? Jesus.
Yeah.
That guy off
Hopefully
the
this-
track.
Well, he probably got real close to his disqualification.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Screw that up.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Number 14, that same guy about wrecked me trying to do something. I don't know what he's trying to do.
Wow, I lost a lot in just the last corner on my fast lap. There's a lot more to be had in this.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
My arm's so tired.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Lap invalidated.
Okay.
I just had my brown pants moment. Number 14 came out of the pits and came right up on the track, and I dodged him and almost spun out.
Oh no.
Radio check.
Radio check. Session time. Let's go with 60. Come on. 60 minutes.
Hold on.
3.3. Formation lab. 110 it says. Alright, 110 it is. Gonna do. We're changing some shit up. Race test 2. I gotta go back to. I gotta go see my replay on my stream.
Guy wrecked in front of me, I dodged him, and I still don't gain a spot because the dude behind me passed me instead.
60. Come on.
Now the dude behind me is doors jamming me.
Formation lab 110 it says. Alright, 110 it is. Alrighty. What do I have this? 24-6, 26-0, 25-9, 26-4. So 25. Let's do 8. 26-4. 24-6. And what's this one? 26-0. And that was too hot. Yeah, I'm kind of screwed here. The fuck am I gonna do with my pressures, man?
I got spun.
What am I gonna do with my pressures?
2 to go, the guy spun me out for 6th spot.
Okay, well, I'm sort of screwed. I'm kind of screwed. Did you see the clip with Morph's commentary? No, I did not. Can you link it?
End of the session, P2.
Incident-free race till you came along.
What did you do, Veggies?
Dude, what the fuck?
So screwed.
P2, 60 minutes.
So screwed. These pressures feel wrong.
I just lost safety rating at the very end. Across the start-finish line, a dude came up off the bottom of the track and slammed me into a wall.
So Laser got a PS5 but doesn't have GT7. Aw, you did it.
Hey, hold on! I still got out of rookie class. They gave it to me.
Nice.
I'm guessing that after the race incident didn't count.
Oh, you're gonna surprise him? That's so awesome, Veggies.
I can't believe my arm hurts so bad.
The track temp is 24. The air temp is 24 Celsius.
Alright, take it easy, Veggies. Thanks for stopping by, dude.
Bye, Veggie.
Go in single file.
Garbage beer? Or garage beer, not garbage beer. Oh no.
Oh, Fitzy's gonna go. I'm sorry. Thanks, Fitzy. My apologies. How rude. The Crody is just the worst.
That scared me. The dude coming up behind you was just gonna like take you off the track.
Oh yeah, yeah. You goes through cars in the opening lap or the formation lap. It also scared me when I was first starting to play this game. I was like, whoa, what is happening? People are so reckless in the formation lap. And I'm like, oh, I see, okay.
Let's see this clip. GB, did you dirty?
Wait a minute. GB did me dirty? What did I do?
Clipped it. He clipped it just where you said, "Oh, McCroach's just the worst."
Love it.
Just remember, only your truest friends will do that to you.
That's right. The ones who couldn't care less if they lose you as a friend, those are the ones.
Oof.
Stay double file.
Follow the safety car in the left lane.
Oh my god. There's like 3 kilometers before the finish line. Look how slow we're going. This is ridiculous.
He's really trying to like get y'all's tires cold, ain't he?
This game is horrible for that. The tires are gonna cool down. The pressures are already dropping super low, and then lap 1 is just a fucking disaster. The whole point of the formation lap is to warm up your tires and stretch them a bit.
Are you on pole or second?
Second.
Floor it, on your right. Still there. Right side's clear. Car right, clear right.
Oh.
Car clear right. Nice one, Ivan. Good start.
Yeah, just don't clip that one.
What happened to the rest of the drivers? Holy crap.
Well, I nearly spun out and I just went off track, and I don't know what happened to the rest of them, but it looks like I cut off like a second between me and the next driver.
I mean, you used the cutoff road exactly how it's supposed to be used.
I gotta take it easy here. I need my tires to be warm. This is not a this is not a, what's it called, qualifying setup, so it's not going to go as fast as qualifying. The whole purpose of it though is to test, to make sure that I have good tires at the end of the sorry, for the full 1 hour stint, because my qualifying thing is gonna rip me up. Pressures are, I think they'll work out. I think they'll be decent.
So, what are you fighting for exactly here?
It's just a CP race. What do you mean? Like, in the grand scheme of things, nothing.
Well, I mean, in this race, like, where you wanting to finish?
I think second is better than I expected, so I would like to stay in second. I would like to beat Yogi, who's in first, but if I don't beat him, I'm not surprised or disappointed. What I am trying to do, however, is be very conscious of how much I'm scrubbing my tires, and so I am gonna go slower than normal on purpose. It's just the way it is. It has to be. I don't mind losing my rear end, but I absolutely must not lose my front wheels tires at any point. And the reason I don't mind losing my rear end is because if they scrub more, it's okay. It will keep them in balance with the front, so the car will stay more balanced.
Well, I guess that's still clipped your lap 1 shenanigans.
Yellow flag. You're clear. Incident clear.
Jeebers. That's why you drag the brakes. 9K said the same.
With friends like that, who needs enemies?
Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. You know, this is war. We just don't know which side we're on yet.
Sector 2 is green.
I think what I'm looking to run safely are mid 2000s. Sorry, mid 200s, right? Like 2 minute flat, essentially. That's my plan. I think I can do that and maintain a reasonable amount of grip in the front tires. Any faster and I'm pushing too hard and scrubbing. I don't want that.
I mean, you're running Yogi down.
He's doing the same thing, guaranteed. It's an hour-long race, and we've done this before where, like, if you're pushing for the whole race, you will have 0 tires at the end, and then each lap is 5 seconds longer than it needs to be, right? Can't have that.
Yeah, but he's like slowing down. Like, you're running pretty consistently. I don't think you're scrubbing it, and he's just falling off. You might be saving too much.
There's no chance that I'm saving too much. Like maybe compared to my peers, but that will pay off in the end, right? So it's not too much. I just know that running 30 minutes, I scrub a full 1/3 of the rubber. So running a full hour, and running the second half on used rubber, I will be scrubbing more than 2/3, guaranteed. I broke too late here.
Is increasing. It's now 1.0.
Pro gamer line. You don't need any fixes.
The leader has just done a 2-0-0.7.
The fronts are, the pressures in the front is low. I'm not happy about that, and that's because
Guy behind has just done a 201.06.
I reduced camber and reduced toe to control the temperatures better in the front, and that's why the pressures are running low. I didn't have the time to set a lap, and then I just forgot to that my pressures are going to be higher than my qualifying.
28s?
Yeah, like they're like the fronts should be 27.7s. The rears are fine, right? I wish the fronts were about a half a psi more. It's fine, like I'll deal with it, but there will come a time when the rubber starts burning off that I can't push the tires as much, so I can't stretch the tires as much, so the pressures will drop even lower, and that's gonna suck.
Is there any like a little harder braking for a couple corners might help them heat up a little bit?
I think, but I would have to do that for the duration of the race. That's my only thing. I'm just gonna.
So this is like with a resting temperature right now.
Yeah, this is what they're gonna be, and they're gonna drop. The pressures are gonna drop lower. I just realized that the track temperature is dropping as well, so they'll drop from that as well.
Do you have to make a pit stop in this race?
Nope, which means I'm not allowed to.
All right, Ivan, keep piling on.
It's
the pressure.
30 seconds.
You'll make a
There's
mistake.
no coming back from 30 seconds deficit.
You just gotta get on it.
Yeah, just gonna keep doing this, and see where it takes us. This is a lesson for the 2-hour Silverstone race, which Yogi is doing as well. There's no doubt he's taking this as practice and checking out his setup, learning.
You've just done a 2-0-0.4.
This is a one-off, so it's not a season thing, but I'll be looking on SimGrid to see if I can get into any other events. Like this is, it's kind of a test run, you know?
Yeah.
But again, for me, it's very specific which times I can attend. I can't do like afternoon, weekend races. That's not happening.
Okay, mate, we really think you should pass this guy.
Thanks, James. How about you shut up, James?
Silverstone is weird because there's like 2 start-finish lines,
Yeah.
and y'all are using
D2.
not the same one Formula 1 uses.
I've never done. I don't. I'm presumably there's short setups for Silverstone. I've never raced one, so I don't know what it actually looks like.
Yes,
Guy in front has just posted a 2-0-0.5 P2.
Somebody asked if Yogi has a partner. Jeeves, no. Yogi's gonna run the 2 hours solo. I don't think it's possible to do it without pitting. So the strat will definitely be a 1 pit strat. And any more than that, I don't see how you could possibly be doing, because it's going to be 30 laps per hour, right? So you would have to be a full 1 second per lap faster every lap. I don't know. It's possible, I guess. Aliens are going to do it. I don't think we should.
How does it even work for you to change drivers mid-race?
We have to tell the server admins. who the guys are on the same team before they set up the server, and they use the Steam ID to link us together. I get a little widget when I hop in, as long as like the #1 driver, which is me, like, sorry, not like the better driver, but like whoever is labeled driver #1, he has to join the server first, and that's me. I'll get a little widget that says, you know, driver 1 is on track, driver 2 is not connected. Then Jeeves gets to connect, and then in my pit stop menu, I can show you right now if you're looking at the screen, there's a select driver there, and you can hit left right to select whoever you want to put into the car. Then they'll take control when you stop your car at the pits. They take control of the car to do the tire changes and fuel, and as soon as that timer hits 0, control is handed over to the other driver. Anyway, theoretically, we don't know. We haven't tested, and we can't test because you need to set it up on the server beforehand, right?
0.1 seconds. That lap was at 2:01.08.
Car gets lighter too as well, yes. McCroat starts the race, Jeeves wins the race. That's right. That's what we're doing.
Ooh, wait. I want to look at Yogi's driving and see what he's looking like. I didn't know he's... Oh my god, he's got a majestic beard.
Yogi, yeah. He's fucking insane. Alrighty. I'm doing the times that I'm like expecting to do. So if he's pulling away, that's fine. There's nothing I can do about it. Or there's nothing I want to do about it. I don't think it's smart for me to push harder to keep up with him when I'm only gonna go slower afterwards.
Sector 2 is clear.
Although the three of us have a 5-second gap to the pack behind us, so that's pretty sweet.
Yellow flag.
I can do that last corner better. I've been fucking it up.
Green flag, you're clear.
He's got like a whole rig and everything. It looks nice.
Yeah. And he's a good dude too. He was the one who came into my stream and he's like, hey, do you want to do Silverstone? I'm like, yeah, bro. I messaged him afterward because I was confused. I'm like, hey, wait, are you saying you want a co-driver, or are you just inviting me to boost the numbers to the server, to the race? And he's like, no, I want to boost the numbers. I'm like, all right, sweet, cool. I didn't want to step on any toes, you know. He's a good kid. Oh no, I think I cut it. A little bit lucky. No cut.
The gap in front is now.
Yogi went a little wide. Just a little. But enough for Crody to
was
notice.
0.6 seconds. Okay, Ivan, lap times are pretty consistent.
Thank you. Pretty consistent.
Nice.
Oh, perfect turn.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Stay between the lines, please, Ivan.
Shut your mouth, Jimmy. I know.
The car behind is catching. The gap's now 0.8.
Pressures on the front left are good. Front right is low. Back right is lower than what I want too. I think that's a warning.
You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
Nailed it.
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 0.8.
Be talkative for you, slowing him down for you.
Okay.
And I get the dual view. I get the POV from you, then I get the bumper cam from him.
Nice. I want to know what happened to Valley. Although he's in 6th. Nice. He made it back. Oh, that could be a cut.
Stop cutting the track.
I didn't. I said it could have been a cut, but it wasn't.
You did it once.
Well, I got a warning for it. I didn't get like a proper like disciplinary action. They were just like, don't do that again. But it was a slap on the wrist, no big deal.
One of the few ACC races I've done, like online, is this track, and it was a full rain race.
Oh boy.
and I went from starting last to being in first by lap 2 because I just was full sin mode and everybody was being way too cautious. And then I understood why, because I came out of I don't remember which corner, but I tapped a curb and it just did not go well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's actually the corner you're going through right now.
P2.
That little kink of a left-hander after that hairpin.
The gap behind is now
I touched the
1.0.
curb and the curb touched me back.
Where did the curb touch you? Point on this doll. Where the curb touched you.
That lap time was 201.04.
I'm surprised I didn't flip it because of how much it threw me.
Yeah. It's encouraging to see Yogi also running like similar pace as me and not just smashing out qualifying pace. It means that our strategy is sound.
He's wanting to run 59s right now, but he just can't get it.
I mean, I want to run 59s too, but whenever I go that far, I push the tires too much.
Out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Let me drop this Yogi guy follow so I can watch both of y'all.
Oh, yeah. I was supposed to put my brake bias to, what, 59.3 Jeebers? I didn't do it, I forgot. Yogi goes wide.
The gap in front is now 0.6.
The look on his face completely changed when he did that.
He went wide through T1 as well. I wonder if those tires are starting to go. Did he push it too much? Or just concentration, maybe?
That front's starting to show a little bit of wear. I mean, he runs a different HUD than you. I think he runs like the default HUD.
Yeah. He, yeah, we're both slower, but he's even slower than me through this first section now.
Yeah, your tires are actually, well, his are starting to cool off in the front, and yours are actually heating up.
Yep. He probably has much better management than me. I'm just doing my best.
Well, I'm thinking about it. So there is more, since I've unlocked more races to do. Switch over.
Okay, Ivan. Stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
That was June 17th.
Good consistency. Keep him coming.
So there's a 6-hour race at Imola on August 6th.
Cool. On ACC or by racing?
iRacing. Oh,
I don't have any cars in iRacing that I could partake in that, but nor do I probably have like the rating and the license and whatnot, you know what I mean?
If you have C rating and you have the Ferrari,
I don't have anything right now. I haven't touched it, and I've sort of just been focusing on ACC, but iRacing is in the back of my mind. You said, is it end of August, you said?
beginning of August actually.
Beginning of August, okay, so I have like a month.
And also there's these shorter ones, 2.5-hour races it looks like. Or 3-hour races, I meant 3-hour team races. And they have these weekly.
Cool. What time is the race? It has to be like late night Eastern, which would mean like early-ish for Western, and that's why I'm thinking those probably don't exist. There were at least 18 people in the lobby at one point. We're down to 12. A third is gone. A third of them are just like, no, I'm not doing this.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
That'd be fun to do that though.
The gap in front is now
Agreed.
0.9.
Okay, so it's Endurance Series. Which actually, there's still practice sessions. So the practice sessions themselves are late nights. What's like the earliest you could do it? Like 6, 7? Would that be too early?
6 or 7 Eastern is too early for me. 8 Eastern is a reasonable thing I could do. Unless
So
I
if it is
take
like
over for like a teammate later in the night, you know, that's also a possibility.
Okay, so like if it's like, say it's like a 3 or 4 o'clock Eastern. You're in Eastern time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so say like 3 or 4 Eastern, or 4 or 5 Eastern. I'm guessing something like that. And I can run the first stint, and you can come in for the second stint.
Yeah. Yeah, we can make that happen.
I'll have
Broke
to
too
get
late.
actual start times because these are all practice lobbies. But all the practice lobbies usually run around the same time as a race.
Yeah, it should be just before the race, right, that they run. So oh no, I slid out my front tire there a bit.
Imola is not going to be till the 6th on that one. Okay, so it looks like these are gonna be...
Okay, Ivan, we're halfway home. Fuel's going to be tight. We're not sure you'll make it to the end.
I'll make it.
Oh my god, that's a... Are these 24-hour races? It's 1,440 minutes, is that 24 hours?
The gap ahead is now 1.3 seconds.
I don't know.
I feel like that is. Yeah, these are 24-hour races.
Are those the special events?
No, this is actually a series.
24-hour race series? That's fucking gangster.
Yeah, they go to... They're actually... The Barcelona race started today.
Okay.
I wish I knew where to look for actual, like, start times. I guess I wouldn't know
The gap
until
behind
like
is now 1.7.
I just feel like this Enduro series I can get a good look because the next race happens the 25th. Actually, that already happened. I guess I could see a start time whenever the next one happens. The next
Stewards
one.
have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
It's only a 3-hour race, so I'm not even gonna be able to do that myself. But you have to have another driver. I wonder if I can talk Kevin to it.
That be not?
No, Kev's Kevin DDR.
Oh, gotcha.
I doubt he'd be willing to, but I can always ask.
And hurt.
It's at Fuji.
Oh, fuck that.
Okay, Ivan, you've used half your fuel.
Oh my god, I cannot hide.
We've just cut the track. The gap in front is now 1.2.
Kev told me to like look into buying a we looked into buying an IndyCar.
Why would he tell you that?
Buy the IndyCar?
Yeah. Oh, iRacing.
Seri-
Got it. Got it. I was like, how much disposable cash do you have?
Yes, I'm gonna go buy an IndyCar right now.
I don't know. What if, I don't want to
Yeah,
judge.
I'm I'm balling right now with my $200 in the bank.
Fuck yeah, there you go. Look at this guy showing off with his $200. Who do you think you are?
Depressed.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but that was fucking hilarious.
The gap in front is now 1.8 seconds.
I'm thinking about buying that and then buying a Wheeling modified. He's got a bit commands, and someone just bought one in his chat, scared the bejesus out of me. I don't even have the stream pulled up at the moment, and I just hear it. I was like,
Yeah, my subscriber alert is an explosion, and it fucking gets me every time.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Ivan.
GP. Oh gosh, that is a. I'm not saying you should go that wide. I'm just saying it's probably not recommended.
I was fully expecting to take a track cut warning there. Sorry, a track cut penalty. It's not a penalty. They just say you get your first of 3, you know, free passes. I was fully
Three-
expecting to get it, but I didn't. Apparently I was going slower.
I need to message Kev and ask him which one I need to buy.
The gap in front is now 0.7.
I think Yogi had a bad lap here. Let's see if it keeps going.
I really want to be feisty. I can buy the Arca car.
Okay, Ivan, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. We're currently setting the pace.
Find out which track. IndyCar fixed.
The gap ahead is now 1.0 seconds. That's 20 minutes to go. We're matching race pace. We've warned about track limits.
That surprises me. Yogi is so quick. My right side is very, very cold and low pressure. No, don't draw the... I went to second. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't lose more. Delta.
And Yogi pulled away from you again.
Yep.
The gap ahead
Just
is
giving
now
him the
1.4
roll
seconds.
before you just start coming back, going crazy.
Right? Yeah. False sense of security, that's what I'm thinking.
Give him a nice, comfortable 5-second gap, and then you're just getting back in one lap. I wonder. So next weekend is the 4th of July weekend. I wonder if I
Yeah.
have to work that Saturday.
All right, Ivan. You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 0.7.
They haven't posted your schedule yet? Or you just haven't checked it?
So it's my Saturday to come in and unload the truck. But if it's a holiday weekend, it's usually a little bit different because they try not to make anybody come in so they can have a full 3-day weekend.
Oh, that's nice.
But it's also playing it by ear because if someone says, "Hey, we need
was 201.
something on this day," I have to come in.
Yeah, like if you need it, you need it.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
Not my greatest S's. Yogi has
Just keep
pulled
hitting
away
your
again.
marks. This is looking good. 15 minutes remaining. 15 minutes to go.
You got what? 15 minutes?
Yep.
Yeah, left front's looking a little toasty.
Yep, not much can be done about that. 109 is, like I can manage. It's not gonna blow up on me. I hope, actually. But it's certainly wearing out because of it. You know, the hotter, softer,
The gap in front is
I'm
now 1.2.
losing grip.
He doesn't have tire temps, but look, his left front, so actually his tires are looking a lot better than yours.
Are they just like perfect green?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know
I mean,
what
the
to
left
do.
front's like light green.
Yeah, it's so his is just slightly heating up. I have reduced camber and toe completely on my front wheels, and the ducts are open as much as they can be to get as much air out of the brakes, to keep the tires colder. I just don't know. I have to drive better, but I don't know how. Essentially is the situation.
Basically, it's good, but unsure how.
Yeah.
That lap was at 201.68. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Ivan.
You keep it tidy, Jim.
Tell Jim to go suck a geek.
Exactly. I know when I cut a corner, Jim.
And when he cuts it, he means to cut it. It's not a mistake, because the road never makes mistakes.
It looks like... Yeah, it looks like Yogi is just much better at managing his tire wear and temperatures than me. Because what my plan was is kind of what's happening with LF and the rest of the gang behind, you know? Like, I'm slowly pulling away because they're running slower laps now. But Yogi manages it better. I just lost my rear end in a spectacular fashion. That was weird. No, it was just it started like heavy oversteer on me when I was on the curbs. And I think my plan for, you know, what my laps were going to be like versus my opponents is exactly what Yogi's doing to me right now. He's pulling away slowly because his tires are safer. I haven't been reading chat at all. I'm tryharding. Sorry, dudes.
What makes you feel any better? The last thing GB said was when I was asking about 24 hours and minutes.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right. Cool. So not a lot of conversation for me to respond to anyway.
If you don't mind letting Yogi know, he wants to know what your left front tire usage is at the end of the race.
Yeah, absolutely. I was gonna ask him. I was just thinking about that.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 2.9.
Wow, he gained a second on me just in the last like couple corners. Insane there. So good.
So, with the FIA going to ACC now, how are they going to hold a championship?
It's not quite going to ACC. It's just that the FIA esports championship that they're hosting or whatever they're using ACC for it, but they're not like buying it, or they're not like sponsoring it or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like,
We just had a warning for cutting the track.
Oh. I was curious about that, because it looked like they were going to run.
Can't really blame them about not going with GT. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but like you can't host a championship with the current state of the game.
Yeah, you can't have a game that's just straight booty cheeks.
Yeah, they released it too early. Either that or like there's some serious like problem with running it on PS4 and PS5.
That's, to me, that's what I feel is the problem. Is they shouldn't have caved to all these people whining, complaining. It's like, oh, I can't buy a PS5. I mean, yeah, that sucks. But now because of all this, you have ruined a game that was probably that had to like stop full development and then work on trying to get development for a last-gen console for a game that wasn't meant for it.
Yeah.
And it just sucks because now we're all having to deal with the consequences of their actions. It's not even our consequences either.
I mean, it is, you know, it is what it is. They're gonna get out of this. I'm sure they'll make changes, but the game is gonna suffer, and we've already paid full price, right? Now, to be fair to them, I paid full price for GT Sport, and I got a ton of shit out of that after the fact, right? They introduced a bunch of new tracks, a bunch of new cars. I got them all for free, so hopefully, right? Fingers crossed, they go the same route with GT7, and they keep releasing more and more patches of new content for free, and eventually we come back to the game and it's much better.
For 3 or 4 weeks, they've released a track in at least 3 to 6 cars.
That's great.
According to the data mining, like people were winning and data mine the game.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's already like the fitting for at least 80 more cars to be introduced into the game.
Ivan, just cut the track.
I just don't want to wait. I think that we shouldn't have paid full price for what we got. So if there's a DLC that fixes the game, like fucking Destiny, when D2 released, it was in a shit state, and by the time the first year was over, it was kind of garbage. But by the time the first year was over, the game was in a much better state. But it was a DLC at the end that fixed it, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, you have to buy it. Well, fuck you. Like, I'm not gonna pay you more to fix the broken game I paid for in the first place. And that's the only thing I'm hoping doesn't happen with GT7. And I would assume it doesn't, because it's not like I think they would be suffering a lot of displeasure from the community. A lot of people would boycott for sure, I think. I would. But I still want it to be a good game. I still want, you know, a solid GT7. I wish we had like 2 separate sets of physics that you could select in a lobby. Old physics and new physics. The old physics were much more sim, and I liked it. But we have 3 more laps. All right.
How far off him are you?
Oh, he's like 4 seconds ahead of me now. He's long gone.
Yeah.
He needs to make like a catastrophic mistake.
Like his lap car in front of him?
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here.
But I am sort of like, as much as it sucks that he's pulling away, I am doing my race, you know. I'm doing the best laps I can do while maintaining some sort of semblance of tire saving.
Yeah.
If I have to do more, so be it, but I don't know how. Not without slowing down significantly more.
Yeah, this lap car gives him any trouble as your only chance of winning. But he should catch his lap car by the end of the lap.
We already passed one of them, and They were nice to both of it. Well, I'm assuming they were nice to him because for me they pulled over right to the side.
He's got two within 5 seconds of each other.
Yeah. My pressures are also way off. I'm losing a lot of time because of that. Just looking at it now.
Yeah.
The track has dropped a little bit, but I don't know if my pressures are off because I'm not pushing as hard because of the tire wear. I mean, I kind of think that that's what the case is, which makes me think that for an hour-long race, I should set the pressures higher than what I actually want, so that they stay higher longer as my laps decrease. There's a lot to be learned though, because I knew from the get-go that my pressures for this race were gonna be jacked up, just because I qualified with full camber, full toe, so I was scrubbing my tires a lot, and I was driving like a maniac, right, for qualifying. So I was scrubbing a lot of my tires, and so I knew what my pressures should be for qualifying setup, but I didn't know how to translate those pressures into what my race pressures should be, which is great though, because it's a good thing I learned it here instead of doing a 2-hour race.
Like, I'm not hungry, but I know I probably should eat.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Well, never mind. The guy literally just like dove off the track for him. So. Oof.
I think one more lap.
Keep it within the track limits.
I have plenty of fuel. I have fuel for 2 more.
You saved.
Car right. Right side's clear.
No, I overfueled. I always do. I want to make sure that I have an extra lap no matter what, and then I fuel enough to have the fuel for the formation lap, and I go into I lowered the engine map for the formation lap too, so I save a lot of fuel, and I always have a lot left over. But I don't mind it. That doesn't make a difference. I mean, it does. Like, every little bit helps, right? But I want the safety net. I don't want to get caught out under any circumstances.
Yeah, when I was doing my F1 league, I was underfueling my car a bunch because I was banking on cautions, and then there was the one day that for some reason we ran a caution-free race, which was kind of early.
Okay, Ivan.
And I had to back off a whole bunch because...
Yeah.
It was also hilarious. This is one of the races I won. I shouldn't have, but... But like, I would fuel like 2 laps short, which is ungodly, but as soon as there's a caution, I can throw into lane mix and coast.
Yeah, for sure. And you make up a lot of distance to the guy in front of you, right? So even if you're saving during the race, you make up a lot of time during a caution. Which makes me wonder, are there like fuel maps, like tactics that people use that are like, you know what, this race is always a disaster, there's guaranteed to be crashes?
I mean,
so you plan,
yeah.
you're like, you know, okay, if there's 1 caution, this is how much fuel I need. If there's 2 cautions, this is how much fuel I need.
Yeah, and it's all just guesswork because you never know. The race could be cleanest thing in the world.
Yeah.
For like races like the Monaco,
clear left.
apparently like Monaco, the game's glitched where it doesn't ever throw cautions. But for other races like Singapore, for example,
Well done, Ivan.
when they
Great
go
drive.
there,
That's a podium.
there's at least 3 cautions there. every race, and you can probably like underfuel like 3 laps, which is really crazy. But
So look at these pressures. Jesus Christ. Right rear is like 1.5 psi short. I'm losing a lot because of that. This is such a good fucking lesson. All right, first things first. Let's check our wear. Completely worn out. Front left is completely gone. This wasn't supposed to happen. This was supposed to finish me at like 2.0, maybe 1.8, and it's completely gone, which means I pushed it too hard during the race. Yeah, look at that. Severe grain. Severe grain means under. That means temperatures were too cold. What were my temperatures? Temperatures were fine. They were optimal. Like an average of 90.
I mean, you also have to think about Silverstone's one of the worst tracks for tire wear.
Yeah, no, I get that. Not surprising, but I have a 2-hour race there, right? So like I gotta figure out a way to save these tires more. Oh man, this has thrown me for a loop right here. This severe grain, because we had run some tests, me and Jeebs, and we were getting I was getting moderate grain, and I made adjustments and I drove better, and I was getting no grain, light blisters after 30 minutes. And now after 1 hour, it looks like tires were too cold.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. The other ones were as expected based on my testing. So it's specifically the front left. I'm the only thing I can think of, right, is once I wore out in the first 30 minutes, once I wore it out X amount, it became easier and easier to slip. And then in the next 30 minutes, I just pushed too hard and I didn't, maybe I need to like increase ABS as the race increases. That's probably not a bad idea.
From what he's saying from history, he's getting like light blister and low grain.
Ooh.
So whatever he was doing was working out. I really wasn't paying attention to see if he was changing his mapping or anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, I've learned that I have to take better care of these pressures. At the very least, that the rear pressures, actually all around, just at the front left, because it ran so hot, stayed at high pressures. Fly says, where did you end up running your front bar? Remember that front left got hotter when we softened it. Maybe for the race it needs to go back to harder. So Fly, what you're saying is I may need to increase my spring rate in front, which should decrease the amount of grip I get, so I'll have a little bit more understeer, and I'll have to make sure that in that understeer I don't slide out my tires, right? Oh, anti-roll bar. Here, let's see. Rear's very soft. spring rate on the front, pretty stiff. And the rear spring rate is fine. My rear like tire wear is not happening. I'm actually trying to like rotate the car, spend the rears a little bit more, you know? Maybe it needs to be stiffer. The other thing that I want to do is I'm going to move the brake bias even further back, 59, maybe 60. Take a little bit more pressure off the front, but that's not going to fix anything. The thing that I don't want to do, so my tests I've been doing 30-minute tests, right? I don't want to do full hour-long tests. I can't even save I mean, I have the setup, but I can't even save the pressures for what I have now because they're not, this is not helpful. There
was a big wreck in the rear.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let's check out the replay.
Guy with the last name Clifford missed like his braking point by at least 100 meters and took out 3 or 4 cars.
Clifford?
Wait,
Wait, Clifford?
Lap 1, by the way.
Pardon?
Lap 1.
Yeah. So...
Took out 1. There's
okay.
2.
There we go. Race has begun. Sorry, race has begun. Clifford goes. Okay, everything's looking okay so far in the front and everything.
It's about halfway through the lap.
Alright. King is on the inside. I mean, yeah, for a while it goes too wide here at the start, right? I go wide. Love it. Oh no, is that Valley over there? Okay, hold on. It was Valley. Okay. So me and Valley, side by side. I knew that I was ahead here, so I thought that it was going to be okay to cut across, but I got understeer because of my poorly performing tires. So I'm going wide, Valley's going wide, Valley's sliding across. Oh, poor guy. And he's like, let me get out of the way of everyone. Oh, poor Valley. And this is where he types in disaster. And then here's Clifford.
Oh yeah, switch back to Clifford. This is where you're gonna see the
Okay, he's wide. That's cool. Oh, almost. No, that's fine. He recognized it. He sees it. And then the braking point. Hit it. Oh, way too late. Way too late. Oh. Clifford lets everyone pass. He feels bad, it looks like.
I don't think he had a choice.
I mean, he could have gotten in first and got on track and just like slowly started moving. He stopped and waited until everyone was gone.
Yeah, fair enough.
He's also a silver driver, so he's very new. Too bad. All right, so where did Valley made up a bunch of positions after this, but he has damage. Ooh, are we getting a little oversteer? And then me and Yogi, we had a good fight for... So hold on, how much? We had 31 laps in 1 hour, right? Lap 20, we were close. Lap 25, this is when he was pulling away. Right? Lap 25, 26 and on. 24, we were still pretty close. 23, we were super close. So it looks like... I swear, I think that my tires lasted until like lap 24, and then by 24 they were gone. It's funny. It's like a brick wall. Car is good though. Car is excellent. And I just have to be better. Time is at 10:40. Well, I don't think I'm going to do any practice laps, but I do want to find out where we're going tomorrow. Okay, Silverstone today. Tomorrow, oh yeah, that's right, it's the British ones. It's Netterton, and then we're going to skip Donington. We're going to go back to Silverstone. And then Monza and Imola. Woof. I really do like this car. Like, it feels strong. I just got to figure it out. I wonder if maybe I went too far with my camber and toe reduction, you know? It didn't feel like it for like the first laps, obviously, right? I was doing great laps. But if they were set up too flat and I just didn't have the grip towards the end and then I just started sliding on them. No, I don't think I would have been going as fast early on then. It's crazy though. I kept up with him for 25 laps within 1 second, and then from lap 25 to lap 31, he gained 8 to 10 seconds on me. 8 seconds, I guess. That's insane. That's so good. Way to go, Yogster. Okay. All right. Well, that's it for me. I'm gonna go play some tanks and think about what changes I need to do. I don't know what I need to do yet, but I'm certainly not running any testing tonight. And Donington tomorrow, we'll see. I think I'm just gonna show up and probably just do it blind. But I don't think I'll be able to manage any practice during the day. But we'll see. Maybe, you know, you never know. I just have my daughter's doctor's appointment, so I'm gonna have to miss a bit of work for that. By the time I get back from it, I think I'm gonna be catching up with work instead of running laps on Netterton. Cool. Alrighty. Mute that. Okie dokes. Alright, well, thanks everybody for hanging out with me. I love you guys. I will catch you next time. And hopefully, by the time we hit that 2-hour race on Tuesday, we'll have figured out how to save some more of my tires. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah. Ciao.